Okay, so this is part 16 of Nancy Drew. Stay tuned for danger. We are heading over to Dwayne's agency office to go and inspect it at night. We just got done with the studio talking to everybody and questioning them about Owen. Owen is a stagehand, and his employee log shows that every time that he's worked, it's been the same as any time something has happened to Rick. So there could be a connection there, so we need to go find out more about Owen at the agency office. So let's go do that now.
Taxi!
Yeah, what's the address?
318 West 10th Street, please.
You got it.
It's locked.
Okay, so it's locked. So how are we going to get in? What you can do is you can press all the buttons to see if something will happen. If you press on the power, you're not going to get an answer. So keep pressing until someone answers. Okay? So if you got stuck and you're at this part, you can go ahead and do that. But if you have tried everything, this is what you have to do. Come here to this side, and we're going to click on Hess Grumbly. Hess Grumbly, and click on that.
It's about time you showed up. I've been waiting 45 minutes for that pizza.
Okay, so anytime that you need to come back here, you will do so with hitting Hess Grumbly's button so that you can get in at night. Okay, and just like in the studio, you will use the card to enter. Okay, so we have a lot of areas that we need to look over. We have this area that turns red. We have this area that turns red. This area is going to turn red, but we would have to walk over there for it to turn red. The bulletin board and the desk turn red, and then also this bookshelf. So let's start off with the coat. So before we go to the coat, let's look at this picture real quick. It does not do anything, so let's hover over the coat. Okay. And see if anything turns red. And we do. We have this. Okay, and we see this number 4377663 something. Write this number down. This number is going to be important later in this agent office. We're going to use it later. Okay. So let's move this way. So we're at this table, and let's take a look at this. So we have some information. You can go ahead and read it. It doesn't really apply to the case, so you can go ahead and read it. And then we have this. This is just some more information. I don't think it's relevant to the case. Okay, the filing cabinets turn red.
I need to find the key for this.
Alright, in order to unlock the filing cabinet, we need to find a key, so we'll come back. We have this bulletin board, nothing turns red on it, so this doesn't turn red either. We can keep going. The calendar does not turn red. And we can make our way to the bookshelf. And then hover. Okay, this turns red, so click on it. And then go over each book until it turns red. Alright, this one turned red. See if there's any other ones. Nope. Looks like it's just that one book. Let's click on it. Now, let's see what this says. Dictionary, English, French, love phrases. Ooh, French. that ring a bell about anything? And when we open this and we look at this, we see that this is chapter 13, love letters. And if you read this, it's all different ways of like showing some kind of love and translating it into French. Now, does that ring any bells to anybody? Do you remember searching Maddie's room and there was a French note? Did you write that French note down? You can kind of see, if you did, then you can see what was said in the note. It's not necessary that you do it, but know that Dwayne is probably the one that sent her that French note. There's a bookmark here, love letters. So, does Dwayne have a thing for Maddie? I think so. Okay. So before we go over to the desk, I'm just going to go this way and look at the rest of the stuff that's on this side, and then we'll go back to the desk. So let's go over here. And we have a ticket, musical theater company. Is that foreshadowing? Is Dwayne angry? Is this what this is trying to tell us? Not sure. Let's move on. So if we look over here, this newspaper glows, but these other ones don't, and nothing on the tree. So let's zoom in. What's in store now from WWE Studios? Rick Arlen leading daytime. Rick Arlen's worldwide leading daytime actor may be in the running to play the lead role in Jocelyn Quincy's upcoming thriller, Digit. WWE has refused any comment on this development, but Arlen's agency has hinted that its client is ready to break his contract with WWE. Arlen's relationship with the New York-based network has always been strained, with both sides unhappy with the terms of his contract. A lawsuit was filed against Arlen last year for breach of agreement after his brief stint with PBS Studios. However, sources say that Arlen's agency is planning to challenge the merits of the contract with new evidence that has already surfaced. So, I mean, it's important that you kind of know what's been going on in the background with Rick, but pretty much that's it. So let's go back this way. The couch doesn't do anything, so there's nothing with the couch, so. I don't think so. Okay, let's head over to the desk. Alright, so we have a wastebasket, trash can, glow, and then out of the 3 drawers, the middle one does. Click on it. And I don't see anything here, so we're done. Let's look at the middle drawer. Okay. We have a ticket. Pretty much it. And then we have some adhesives, spirit gum. So I think this was the adhesive that was missing from the prop room. How did that end up in Dwayne's drawer? Let's go to this side. The middle one opens up as well. And this one not close. Now let's zoom in on it. We do have some numbers here, and we have this weird, strange thing. I never could understand this. I never understood it at all. So I have no idea. I have the answer to it, so I'll tell you. But before we get into that, let's look at these drawings, shall we? What does this look like to you? Does it look like a tape recorder? Tape player? Does that look like a cassette? Does that look like the bomb with 4 wires attached to it? Is this incriminating evidence? Yes, it is. Let's find out who set up the explosive in Rick's room? Yes, we did. That right there is such incriminating evidence. I think right now we can put him at the top of our suspect list next to Lillian. Okay. Oh, and before I move on, let me tell you what the answer is to this, which is... One will come, and one will go. Never the two of their faces show. Follow one to find another. Catch the first, you've caught the other. What is that? What does that mean? What do you think that means? One will come and one will go. Never the two of their faces show. Sounds like someone's trying to be two different people. Themselves and then an imposter. Move on. Okay, let's go to this side of the desk first. So if we look at here, we have some information not really relevant to the case. We have some pictures, we have this calculator, and with some numbers, but if you look at it upside down, it says he lies. Who is he? Is it him? Dwayne? I don't know. Okay, let's check out the middle part. Okay, we have a fortune cookie. We have rent due circled. Now this phone does light up and allows you to use it, but you don't need to. Click on the fortune cookie. Okay, we have another puzzle. Now this is kind of similar to the post-it note that was on the computer. The spaces are in the wrong spot. So if we remove the spaces and we read it all together, it reads, even though revenge should be sweet, jealous acts will end in defeat. So someone wants to get revenge, but that someone is a jealous person and they'll end them in defeat. Why would Dwayne be jealous? Okay, well, he sent Maddie a French note with love letters. He's in love with Maddie. Maddie's in love with Rick. Just saying. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, before we get in here, we're going to look at this little paper. Final notice. So it looks like he is having some money issues. Now we're here. We need some kind of combination. Remember the wallet with the business card with the numbers? That's what we're going to put in. Those numbers. So I believe it was 4, 7, 4, 3. 4, 3, 7, 7, and then the other one is 6, 6, 3, and then I guess just move down until you can find the number that will open it, which is 0. Okay, once you click in the briefcase, it puts the keys into your inventory. So now you have keys. So now let's look at everything else that's in the briefcase before we move on to what these keys are for. So the check, let's look at the check. Okay, it looks like it was given by Maddie Jensen on November 13th for $5,000 to Dwayne as a loan. So he is in desperate need of money. Look at this. We have a notice of eviction. So he has a lot of like notices final notice. Go ahead and read all of these if you'd like, but basically the gist of it is that he's broke. So look at here, payment is past due. This is a credit card. And I think that's everything in the briefcase, the check and these 3 papers. Make sure that you look at every single paper, okay, and zoom in on every single paper. Alright, now that we're done with the briefcase, let's go and find out what these keys are for. So there's only one thing in the office that needed a key to open, and that was a filing cabinet. So let's go. Okay, so now it zooms into client files. So this is the only thing that we can open. And we have Rick, Arlene, we have Owen, we have Maddie, and we have Nancy. And we need to look at all 4 of these files. So let's start off with Rick. Make sure to look at every single paper. We have his picture, and then this is the last paper. You can't look at this one over here. So Rick has left the agency. So Rick was one of the biggest actors that Dwayne, managed. So when Rick left, that probably left him struggling for money. Is that motive to want to send death threats? Yes, it is. Is him being in love with Maddie and her being in love with Rick motive and jealousy to go after Rick? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, let's go over to Owen. Okay. We have some phone numbers. You can write these phone numbers down and give them a call if you like and see if you can find out any more information about Owen. And we have Maddie Jensen. She has some phone numbers too. I mean, you can write those down and give them a call too if you'd like, but I don't think you're going to get anybody. And then we have Nancy Drew, which is have her fill that out, and that's it. So if you try to, well, let's write these numbers down and see if we can give him a call. Let's see, that's 6275 and 3873. I'm only going to write down the last 4 digits of both of these numbers because I'm going to remember 555. And we do have the phone here, so we can use it to call.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Okay, that didn't work.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Okay, so these aren't real numbers. Does that mean Owen exists? We do have that security tape, and I completely forgot about the security tape. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back home. We're done with the office. There's nothing more with the office. We're going to go back home and we're going to go pay that tape. Now, things to remember about the office. What's important? Things that are important in the office is the wallet with the business card. You need that in order to open up the briefcase. The book with about French is very important, so you need to look at that. Everything that's on the desk and in the desk is pretty important just to interact with it. So the fortune cookie, the drawers, the adhesive, the briefcase, everything in the briefcase, and the paper that's sitting right outside of the briefcase, that's all very important. So you need that in order to, come up with a conclusion. All right, so let's get out of here.
Hey, taxi!
Where to, lady?
7226 Lexington Avenue, please.
On my way.
Okay. So when you get home, you hear this look. Search the room. As you can see, we have a chair with a package on it. This is your final warning, Nancy Drew. You better mind your own business and go back to your little life in River Heights. I mean it. Leave now. Leave town now. Or next time, you won't be so lucky. So you get this demonic message with, it's a practical joke, I guess, to them. They put an alarm clock that's not actual explosive, but just kind of freak you out. You hear the clicking noise, you know, with a threatening note. So someone knows that we're on to them, and they're threatening us. Let's go watch this videotape.
I need something to make this work.
He looks like a man with a beard. And then that guy doesn't have a beard. You notice that? So we find a man who has a beard or some facial hair. And then cut to, no longer has it. Do you remember the prop room? There was a fake mustache and beard missing. Could this be Dwayne putting a beard and mustache to beat Owen so he can have access to the studio? It sounds like it. We did find the adhesive that was missing in his office from the prop room.
Hello? I don't have much time to explain. Can you meet me at the studio later tonight? I know you won't have any trouble getting in.
Okay. In order to get this phone to ring, you need to have done everything that we have done in all of our parts, and including this one. Meaning, you also need to watch that tape. Notice how I forgot about the tape? I came in, the phone didn't ring. It didn't ring until after I watched that tape. So you have to make sure that you are doing everything and you're not forgetting anything. If you are coming home, you don't you think you have done it all. There's something that you have missed. You might have not talked to the characters at the time that you need to talk to the characters. You might have missed something like putting the employee ID into the going back and putting the employee ID into the computer, watching the security tape. Make sure that you are looking at all the clues, you're zooming into any clues that can be zoomed into, and you are talking to all the characters all the time. Once you do that, you've done all of that, then this phone will ring. Now, This is Lillian. She called you and she wants you to meet her at the studio. And we're going to go figure that out in part 17. So that means this concludes part 16. We went to Dwayne's office. We searched his office. We came back, watched the security tape, and then the phone rang. So now we're going to go off to the set to meet Lillian. And this right here, when the phone rings, it starts the end process of the game. So you know you're very close. Alrighty, I'll see you in part 17. Get ready to see what happens. And if you like this video, like it, share it, comment, subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.